Hi everyone, thank you for coming back. I hope all of you have a good break and also watch the replay videos of all the experts in Zest Wisdoms. The last part that I heard from Sarah, yes, it's about empowering you to manifest the life that you desire because everyone has the capability and ability to do so. So if you are not part of it, you are just waste your innate ability because everyone has certain level and form of energies or capabilities or superpower that is hidden inside. But the worst thing is if you are not using it to the fullest, then you become foolish because the deity itself or the energies, because in the olden days, ancient Chinese, when they first start off to put this framework together, they realized that to tell the old folks deity, they feel more impressed. But in today's society, we're trying to make it more layman. It is actually your own innate abilities. Just like anyone sometimes is born with very good in cognitive learning, some is good in listening, hearing, some is good in the virtual learning. So it's your innate ability. I think the most important here is you must know yourself. The more that you know yourself, the more discovery and the more tools that you can unleash it. But you never know. You have a lot of gems inside that's waiting for you to discover and waiting for you to take out to shine it. Okay, let's move on to the topics that I'm going to cover today as a bonus programs. Okay, so I have these 7 key success steps that's called miracle that I wanted to share with you how to go about to combine with achievements, with your vision that you have in your mind, and with the skill set that you already have in the right locations and right timing that is able to help you transform your life. Like I said, although there's a 3 circles in life that through manifestations, through mindfulness and meditations, but even then, through manifestations, because you have seen all the authors who have sold millions of their books about manifestation and the law of attractions is compress it into a 7 steps. So I hope that you can make good use of this 7 steps, which is the mindset shift. M stand for mindset shift. I stand for intention setting. Like what Ryan said, intention is about your goals, which I will tell you exactly how it's break down. And number 3 is resonant. 4, abundant. 5, cultivate gratitude. 7, landmark and embrace. Okay, and how do you unleash all this so that you can access to your superpower, like what we have mentioned about your destinies. And now let's see what is in store to the 7 steps in order to achieve the outcome that you want. Let's move on. Okay, miracle. Start with M. Okay, mindset shift. Let's look at what are the mindset shifts here. So mindset is about shifting from where you were to where you are in the right frame of mind. Because we need to push away things that is culturing. Like why in Chinese New Year, every Chinese folks or rich people, their house is clean, neat, and minimalist. So this is what we call purging and cleaning. Even your house need to be clean, your mind also need to be clean. So it's to clear away all the negativities and cleaning all the toxic and limiting belief. Like what Ryan earlier said, the limiting belief is where it's going to stop you from growing. Like a lot of people in the world, they always think that, no, I don't think I can be an entrepreneur. No, I don't think that I can progress to that steps. I can even tell you in my olden days, I also think that I'm limited, that I would not be able to become an entrepreneur. And before that, I even think that I would never raise to a corporate level, levels to become a general manager. So it's a limiting belief that's going to stop you there. Like for example, my background, I don't graduate like anyone who going through from their secondary all the way to uni. I studied my uni, which is distance learning, and I became a general manager in an MNC, managing more than close to 50 employees under my umbrella. I'm not talking about the whole company. The whole company size is more than 10,000. So I manage a region. So it's a mindset shift that you must believe in yourself. And throughout the last 10 years, I managed to increase my pay 3 times. And all this is through a manifesting of a miracles that I'm going to share with you. Okay, number 2, the intention setting. So it's a goal that we need to set. And I remember that Ryan did say that in the realm of possibility. Okay. And what I did was, before I become a manager, I told myself, yeah, by the age of 35, I'm going to be a manager that managing people. So that is my goals. So set a purpose. Then once you achieve the goal, then the next one is, wow, you know, back then I remember when I earn, let's say X amount, then I feel glad that I have this, and I set another goal to say that yeah, my next milestone is I want to have multiple team with a managers reporting to me. Because when I become a manager, I have employees report to me, and then I upgrade myself that I have managers report to me, that manager have the team. So this is setting an intention. And the next goal was I wanted to manage a region where I can manage a different country, and that's bring my profile up. And I even visualize that one day I'm going to have my own office. That is a position that I'm ambitious to attain, and that is a goal setting. That's you must write down and affirm that and believe that you already get it. So this is an intention setting. Number 3, resonant. So this is to align your thought, your skill, your belief, because based on what you today have, maybe your skill level, let's say you're only good in doing, for example, I tell you frankly, I'm not a good speaker. If I say that 10 or 15 years ago, I'm a very introvert person that stay behind the screen, and I believe that my skill set is only doing analytical because I'm very good at analyzing information and telling the futures. So I try to align my skill set that amplified the values through storytelling of the finding that I made. And I keep constantly break through to tell myself that I can be a good speaker. And today, I speak in a stage that more than 1,000 people on stage. If you could Google my profile. So that is to align your current values, your current capability. Once you achieve it, then your grade, your boundaries has expanded, and then you move on to the next. That is to achieve the realms of possibilities by gradually increase. So back then, if I don't know how to speak and I put myself to a stage, yes, then it will be a disaster to me. But I make a gradual step. So this is to setting your intentions with the resonance, meaning putting your abilities, personal values, and aspirations together so that you can continuously improve. So you don't envisage something which is big, like what Ryan said. If today you are earning like 1,000, you say you want to be a millionaire. So the leap is too high, that it's difficult to achieve, and it's going to take long. And when it takes long, at the end you give up. If you're making 1,000 today, you tell yourself you want to make 1,005. So it's kind of possible that it's a realm of possibilities, and you align with your capability to move to the next level. So this is how you resonate. And next, abundance. This is very important because a lot of people like to focus on what they are lacking. So abundance is about focusing on what you already have and amplify what you have. That is how you can attract more people. You attract the things that you desire. Okay, like for example, if you only make $2,000 per month, you feel that yeah, I'm just making 2,000. Then you will start to uh, um, despise yourself. You think that you're no good. No, you appreciate what you have. You feel that yeah, my $2,000, I can do more. What is my next capacity of increase? So feel abundance of what you already have. Even you are good in only analytical and you're not good in facing the stage, never mind. You amplify what you are currently good at. That is the abundant mindset. And next, which is gratitude. Because gratitude is the most powerful thing. Now, a lot of people, they couldn't feel satisfaction. They feel empty. Even to somebody who is making 10,000 versus one person which is making 1,000. If persons who are making 1,000, they feel a sense of gratitude, that's how they can progress. Because gratitude is a small win. So once you are able to feel gratitude of anything that you already have, you are able to increase your vibrations. I'm going to share with you about vibrations. The energy of vibration is very, very scary because like attract like. If you're staying at 1000 and you don't appreciate what you have, you attract the people who are at that level. Once you appreciate it, then your vibration level increase. And later I'm going to share with you how you're going to increase your vibrations through cultivating and gratitude. Next, landmark. Why I say landmark? So this is to journal your achievement. And this is very important though, because every milestone that you achieve, make a celebration. And if you do more celebrations, it's also part of gratitude, meaning you appreciate and feel that you are making progress. So making a small attainment of manifestations will bring you to a greater outcome. Likewise, like what Ryan says, if you improve every 1% a day, over time you will be 10-4, 24. So this is the power. This is a very powerful manifestations that can help you transform and change your life through gratitude and landmark. Landmark meaning to celebrate your success of any milestones that you have achieved. And lastly, embrace. Why am I saying embrace? Because once you're truly embraced by celebrating of your abundance and achievement, and that is the fastest way you will make the next milestone a success. Why? Because do you believe that people who are happier, they tend to attract people who are happy? Do you also believe that the rich people will always mix with the rich people and the poor rich mix with the poor? And in order to get out from these circles, we need to embrace the next level of celebrations. There's a good thing that I learned from my mentor. You try to categorize your friends into three categories. One is people who are below you, below your capability or below your benchmark. And group two are the people who are same level as you. And group three is the people that is above you. So you choose where you want to be. Yes, of course, you feel comfortable when you are with level one people because you feel more superior. You feel that, yes, I'm above them, but you might stop them. So it is very important for you to look at the next level. Yes, at the peers level, everyone that you mix up with are people who are same capability, same strength, or same financial or wealth capacity. But you could still learn from each other, but the growth is limited. And the next uncomfortable level is the breakthrough, where you mix with people who are above your capacity, above your knowledge, above your wealth level. Learn from people who are better than you. And that is the key breakthrough. So embrace things that you don't have, but appreciate and learn and grow. So go back and try to categorize your three group of people and put yourself in the environment that you can thrive. Okay, next. So what are the powerful combinations of the law of attractions? Remember earlier I told you, number one, manifestations. Number two, mindfulness. And number three is meditations, where the rich man does the work. And what does it mean of all this? Or with all these three, you will get a miracle. But of course, if you only do manifestation, you can also get a miracle, but not the heavenly united, which is 天人合一 state, which is the higher self. So what I've covered today is about reprogramming your goals into actions and making your goals become a reality. And whereas for mindfulness is about presenting the present moment so that you have awareness to size where is your emotional thoughts that holding you back. What are the things that in the past, because of your stage fright, that has been holding you, or it could be the past fear or trauma that is holding you. So through a mindfulness practice, you will see clearly on your emotional, and you will know that what are the things that is holding you back. One of the examples I would like to give you about mindfulness of my personal experience is I always thought that I'm not good enough, and I always have a self-doubt. And this is the impede hurdles or barriers for me to break through. And these are the things that I could see myself into my emotionals. How is this being drawn down to my energies? So practice and mindfulness is about presence moments. Once you are able to get out of that, you will see that nothing is all what you think. It's all what you label yourself. Who care? Nobody care about how you think about yourself, but you are putting a stop to yourself. And next, which is the meditations, right? Okay, so an iceberg's theory by Fred. So he mentions that humans being is like an iceberg. On the conscious level, it's about our thought and perceptions. Our thought meaning like we think about today's environment, we think about I'm sorry, there's technical issues. That the line was dropped. So I shall continue with that iceberg's theory, which is talking about the conscious, unconscious, and subconscious mind. So the three layer of mind that we can access into. I think I would say that 80% of the people, we are very much trapped into the conscious mind. So, and people who are rich and wealthy, when they do meditation, they are accessing into the next level of mind, which is the pre-conscious mind and the unconscious mind. And pre-conscious mind is essentially your stored knowledge. So, and how is these people able to trigger that? And that is the miracle part that we are bringing you into. Whereas the unconscious mind is where, for example, you 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 won't ask your heart to pump your blood, right? Because it's an unconscious mind that is doing it automatically. And you won't instruct your white blood cells to heal some wounds, right? Like physical wounds. So this is unconscious mind. So there is a power of unconscious mind. And there is a technique where we can also access to unconscious mind. This is a real incident that I tried and it works because in certain mind frequency, you are able to access to the unconscious mind. And recently I was having a backache, so I couldn't move, like stand and whatever. It was a very painful experience. So I know that how I can access to my unconscious mind to get my body to heal the part. So what I did was I lay down and I do my manifestations. You can call it manifestation, or I can call it like instructing your bodies to get into the unconscious mind to fix my back. So immediately it was a miracle. It was really a miracle that somehow I don't know why my body just stretched and then I heard like triple click sound, click, crack, crack, and then my bone was tilted and it was adjusted. And with that overnight, it was healed 80% without even seeing a doctor. So that is a powerful level of miracles if we can tap on to at least pre-conscious mind. If not, unconscious mind is the next level. Okay, let me get into the next page. So this is a theory that I extracted from one of the sites. I think there is accreditations there. So this is a theory where how do we access to our unconscious mind to unleash our hidden power? Because most of the time, we are doing conscious level of mind. Like consciously, I'm talking. Subconsciously, sometimes you drive, right? You don't have to think, or you don't have to use GPS. You know how to go home, right? You know how to adjust the gear. So this is unconscious mind. Because unconscious mind, sometimes you close your eyes in the house, you know where to walk to your bathroom. So it's unconscious mind. A subconscious mind, sorry, it's a subconscious mind. When the unconscious mind is something that you couldn't control, but if you go into a deep meditation, that is where you can adjust the life and adjust the power within you. And this is where I say 天人合一 the level, which is aligning your superpowers to get the information. Because most of the time, we want inspiration. You know, human being, there's a six sense. One is eyes, nose. Second is eyes. Eyes number one. Number two, nose. Number three, mouth. Number four, ear, hearing. Number five is thinking. The sixth one is your heart, which is the intuition. And through a personalized technique, you can access to a deep meditation stage where you can awaken your sixth sense and able to differentiate between what is your heart and what is your mind. Because I have been doing it for over that many years, that I realized that in fact, before I realized, I thought that I'm intellect. I thought that I'm super intelligent, that I get what I want instantly. Every time, whatever I think, it happened. It's the mind power, which is the sixth sense power. But back then, I couldn't differentiate what's between sixth sense and is it my mind that has been giving me the idea? No. Now that I have mastered the skills of how to differentiate, that is your heart, which is your intuitions versus your mind. Because I experienced that many times in my corporate world, where when I tell myself, okay, let me speak, I have to like vomit out all the words that I speak. If they interrupting me, I wouldn't get it anymore. So this is what it means by you're connecting to the divine directly. They install information to you directly that you just have to like throw it out. So this is the state of alignment. So if you can align to the divine, that's where the message comes to you, and then you're activating your intuitions and things flow naturally smooth to you. Next. Yeah. So this is the chart that just I mentioned, vibrations, like attract life. If you are always at the constant shame life, I know some miserable things that have happened to you in the past, but if you are clinching in the past, be it sorrow or unhappy or even happy moment, is already past. The most powerful is today, the present moment. The moment that you are able to put yourself at the present moment, you are creating the future that you want. Most of the time, we are stopped in the past. The past meaning what? I felt that before. I don't think it's going to happen. And it can be a shameful, like, feel that I speak on stage that people just laugh at me, then I wouldn't do it anymore. So you're stuck in the past. And the worst past is memories. Why? Because your past success is the worst enemy, because you will be keep thinking that, yeah, I used to be, like once upon a time, I was. So that is living in the past. So that's where you will put your vibrations at the low end. When you're able to increase your vibration by mixing the right people, which is the environment, at the right timing, you do the things, and then you connect to a divine, which is your higher self, and that's where you can progress to the next level from an red to an self-actualization. So that is the enlightenment path that you can go to. So you can create your own paradise and create your own heaven. So the heaven is on earth now. It's not when you are die. So a lot of religions giving you a hope that you do all the good things today, you're going to die in and then going to the heaven. Why don't you do the heaven today and living in the heavens today? With that, I would like to describe that if you are living in fear, sad, sorrow, shame, you are living in hell. So why don't you elevate your vibrations and then can live from the hells to the paradise or heaven? So this is a creation that you can be. So if you believe or not, you can forget about religions. It's about you yourself can create the life that you truly desire. Next. And now, let me introduce you the 3 M's of miracles. So manifestations, which is the one that we talk about, achievement manifestations. Mindfulness is about awaken your subconsciousness, emotional resilience. So this is a very powerful technique that can awaken to your subconsciousness, that's to rewrite not just your program, but unleash your power. Because not only that, you are able to use your intuition, because the intuition is the greatest divine information, greater than your knowledge. Whatever things that you learn from the book is not as far greater insightful with the future visions than the intuitions. People like Steve Jobs or Bill Gates or even Warren Buffett, they use meditations a lot because it gives them inspirations, and inspirations cannot come from just book. So these are the things that we can access to our divine. Yeah. So in summary, this is what I'm talking about. Manifestation is about getting what you want. Mindfulness is about activating the miracles or your innate abilities. And meditation is to activate an happy hormone, because I'm teaching a course about how to activate your happy hormones, where you are able to stay in a state of uh, happy engines all the while, all the time. Because there's a lot of people who are rich, wealthy, but they're empty inside because they don't know how to activate the happy hormones. Well, through a certain meditation technique, which is a personalized approach, I'll be able to guide you guys to see the light and giving you the key of activating your happy hormone, which is dopamine and endorphin, because that is the things that can help you increase your vibration. Because once you increase your vibrations, that is where you attract the people that's alike to the similar level. I have one of my friends. She always met a guy that is always uh, like having a short-term relationship. Like, it's difficult for her to find a long-term relationship, and people that she attract is always temporary or just take advantage because of the vibrations level. So in order to change that is to increase your happy hormones, where you can trigger and then move you to a next level where you will be like, remember the three stage of people that I'm talking about: lower than you, same level, and higher than you. And that is how you're going to break through because of the vibration increase. In my sessions, I call this the 3 M's of miracles. So the 3 M's of miracles, which I provide 6 sessions, and each session by right is $97. But then with 6 sessions is 1,076. But then if you're interested with the whole program, today we are going to give a very good discount. Later on, I'm going to share with you the detail of the offering. And before I end the sessions of my topic here, we got more bonus showing to you. But before the bonus, I would like to share with you the next speaker, which is going to be on either live or we'll let you know when is the sessions, which is ST Matthews. She is based in Africa, and she is a veterans metaphysical practitioner.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. My name is ST Matthews. I'm a Chinese metaphysics practitioner, consultant, mentor, guide, as well as dealing with whole healthcare issues. And during the upcoming talk on Zest Wisdom's platform, I will be sharing with you my insights, some knowledge, some skills, some tips that can greatly benefit you in terms of all of your health profiles, whether that be physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, family, career, business, your destiny. Everything has an impact on your overall health and well-being. And I look forward to sharing some tips, some insights, some knowledge, some wisdom that hopefully will benefit you, your loved ones, your co-workers, and your children, as well as those that are dear and near to you. So please do go ahead and invite your friends and invite your co-workers to come and join us very soon here on Zest Wisdom. I look forward to seeing